You are now listening to Revelations Podcast.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Yo,
Hi.
come on. What you lot saying? I feel like I always say that all the time, innit? Oh man. Hope everyone's doing good. I always say that too, innit?
Yeah.
Tinu, stop hating today. What's wrong? Is the heat getting to your head or something?
Yeah. It's hot. It's the period of when it's 30 something
Guys, the
degrees, so
weather's
it's too
disgusting,
hot.
man. It's
My
disgusting.
brain is on fire.
Yeah, man.
Plus all these lights is on fire.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But this is something we gotta do for y'all. Yeah.
So Tyler, does your past define you?
Ha. I like that. For me, yeah, I feel like before I can say that, I must have learned something from it. And I feel like my past, sometimes I feel like it defines me. Sometimes. And that's because I'm always hard on myself, which is okay to be
It's
hard on
okay
yourself.
to be like that, but not every second of the day.
Yeah, if you're doing that all the time, then there's a right. I saw that, and she thought I didn't see it. I saw that.
I don't know where you were looking, so I was just trying to do it
I saw that you're bare pointing at me like
because
like, guys. Okay, this is the thing. Yeah, I feel like obviously as me being a fitness person, coming from a long journey, yeah, and being big, it took a lot to get to this size. And sometimes I think about where I'm coming from, and I'm just like, oh, I don't want to get to that level. And sometimes it makes me paranoid. Do you understand? So that's why it's like I don't want to be like my past, so I let it define me.
Yeah.
And which is bad, and that's why I always have to put extra and like push my best in it. But the past, man, is the past is the past, like people say it.
Yeah.
But it's hard to just let go of it because you've learned from maybe silly mistakes that you've made in the past. Does your past define you, Tinu?
I think everything defines me. So past, present, future, whatever. I mean, not future, obviously. Past and present. So I believe, I feel like anything you do that's from the part, like obviously that you've done, it's always gonna define who you are. If that makes sense, because it's like, sorry, I can't think at the top of my head today, so I'm very sorry. So it's like, it's because like we grow every day, we learn from our mistakes. So it's like if you've done something from the past and you do it in the present, and you just start remembering, you're like, oh, you've done this, and it doesn't have to be a good thing, it has to be mistakes as well. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like everything defines us because everything is from before that we've done, or that I don't know, but I feel like everything defines how you are, who you are, what you are, everything, your career, how you are in a relationship. Maybe something, you had a bad relationship before, it kind of has an effect on how your present relationship is. So
that's
I
true.
feel like everything,
so you could say that that's why some people, when they get into a relationship, they have to be wary. Like they start to think, for instance, if you've gone through a hard breakup in the past, if big up to yourself if you're doing better now. It means that relationship then was shambolic. But don't let that past relationship define the moment.
But that's the thing, like that's because, and the thing is, because we're humans, so it's like we don't even know that it's defining us, but it's because of what has happened previously. It comes into the present relationship or whatever you're doing, and it's like, oh raw, I remember when this happened to me, so and so and so. So it's like, as much as we say, we can't let, it's true, we can't let it define who we are now, but at the same time, everything leads back to the past of what you've done and how it now leads to the present, future, and how you move. That's what I'm saying. So I don't even know how you would like move on from that.
Well, moving on from the past.
Let's paint a scenario, like,
so let's say someone has hurt you deeply, and that person is you always see that person from time to time.
Ooh, oh, what do you mean you always see that?
Nah,
oh yeah, there's some that you see them physically, or you think about something that that's what I'm saying. Like, it's all about the mind, like how you think.
This is where you have to train your mind. Yeah,
exactly. And that's another thing, like, to now, like, if like, obviously you want to move forward, it's about how you, like Tayo said, it's about how you train your mind, how you now try and move on from that situation, and make it, I don't know.
How will I say,
I just
make it
better
better?
yourself. Better yourself for yourself, not for anyone else. For yourself.
I always say this. Yeah, it's my daily quote, in it. The way our mind works, it's based on the decisions we take. So when you take those decisions, you start to think, okay, I've gone through this before, so I'm deciding now to not live in that state of mind where I'm always going back, always backtracking. I should take my own advice, to be honest.
Yes, thank
because
you.
I always backtrack and try to, like, I wish.
But then that's the thing. It's so, I don't like keep saying that we're human and so and so. I'm not trying to make an excuse for it, but it's the truth. Like, we're human. We're bound to do stuff, and even if, no matter how many times we tell ourselves, let's let's try to train ourselves, we always think back on what could have been done and what could have been better. But it's true, we actually do need to try and move forward.
That's right.
And try to find a better way of it. That's why mental health is very key in this time, because obviously something in the past that's hurt you deeply, you need to try and find a way to move forward, to better yourself and better your mental health.
And you need to speak to the right people,
exactly. Like, there's so many people you can speak to. Let's say you're in school now. Let's say for someone who's let's say 14, 15 years old. You have your teacher to speak to. You have, I'm sure they have counselors in schools now. Because they know how, like, sometimes the homes, like children's homes, they're not always the safe environment. What else there's so many different opportunities. You can speak to, like, let's say you have like a favorite auntie or favorite parent. I don't know, but you get what I mean. Like, I feel like there's a, like,
there are people you can speak to. They're professionals.
So yes,
so
professionals. Your mom and dad are professionals. They've been through what you've gone through. Like, they obviously, once they were children.
The thing is, some people, I understand, like, you like your privacy, you don't want to talk about your stuff. But there is only so much one can take.
Exactly, there's only so much that one can carry. So at the same, you need to try and, like, release that a little bit to someone who can handle this, can handle what you're saying to them, can handle how you feel. There's so many people to speak to. I know the world is, like, crazy now. Like, people are so judgmental. And this is where social media comes involved.
You see, now that's the thing. I'm glad you even opened that
avenue.
Door.
The door. The key for the
exactly.
door.
Social media, we've let social media come in to our lives. We allow thousands of people to be involved.
We allow them to dictate our life. Why?
It's not.
How can you allow someone that you don't know from Adams come and now dictate who you are, what you are? No,
exactly.
Let's try and stand our ground. Like, and this is why, like, there's so much things that happen. Like, there's so much suicide because people feel like they have the right to talk on you or to get involved in your life anyhow.
And the
when
thing
they
is,
don't know jack all.
The thing is, there's no crime. There's no crime in obviously putting your stuff out there. There's no crime. But now the thing is, when we allow just different sort of individuals.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even talking about people we know. I'm talking about random
people.
Yes, and then we'll talk about the people that we know, but random people, like the trolls on social media. Oh my god,
it's mad.
It's so mad. You won't even know where they're coming from.
I'm telling you. You can go viral for anything, and that can put someone in a mental state.
Exactly.
It can put you in a state where you don't want to be in. That's why it's all down to training your mind. In the process of going through life, we're obviously going to go through a lot of things.
A lot of things, yes, and it's not like it's normal to go through things. Basically, like it's this reminds me of getting back to grace.
A little bit.
It kind of reminds me because it's like you have to find yourself. And you have to
fight for it.
Exactly.
You have to fight for it.
You have to fight for it. And if you're not able to fight for it, there's people to talk to about it, to
100%.
release that stress off your mind.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I'm doing the course psychology, therapy, and counseling. I can't remember the title.
Yeah,
because I actually.
She can't even remember on course, bro.
The title is too long.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, because I feel like there's people in this world that need help and they're not able to speak to anybody about it. You don't know, somebody can be so jolly. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know how they've got to this place. Maybe they've had to fight all their life. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. Like, our past should not define us, but then inevitably it kind of does, because of, you know, what's happened. We remember it in the present.
That's true.
So yeah,
and I think it's also based on the sort of friends we hang around with.
Yeah,
because your friends, you know, defines you as well. Show me your friend and I'll tell you who you are. Do you understand? That's daddy's favorite quote. And that's always in my head, man. You know, your friend will always either guide you or mislead you, bro. And if you get misled, oh god. And if you're the type to get misled just easily, like they're like, oh, literally, if they're like, oh, Tinu, come to this motive, and you're like, oh, I'm there. And whereas you're going through so much, you're thinking of so much in your head, and you just be like, yeah, actually, let me go party it down, innit? Let me go do whatever. And when you think like that, you're forgetting the fact that you're going through something. You're meant to be in a healing stage where you're actually trying to think and trying to gather your mind together. So now you go to this motive now, you're drinking, you're popping champagne and everything. And you're just like,
you're gonna, and I'm not trying to be rude, but you might regret it in the morning, because you're just like, this is obviously not who I am. Or not even that is not who you are, but this is not, like, obviously you're going. But sometimes people do that to get away from what they're going through. So is that I can understand why they, you know, would want to go out, because obviously you want to get away from things. I done it.
I understand. Yes,
I want to get away from.
But then it's not
thinking about situation. But then it's not, because you're ignoring the actual situation at hand. So
there are ways on how you can, like, how would I say, ways you can see things differently, not just partying and all that. You and your friends can go to something that is more relaxing, like yoga, for instance. Man, take yoga classes. You can stretch your life away and stretch whatever problems you're going through.
It's
you know,
true.
Go to gym classes.
There's so many things.
Do taekwondo, montai, or whatever.
What did you say? Taekwondo.
Yeah, that's how you say it, right?
Taekwondo.
Yeah, or do montai or whatever. Anything that just
Karate,
gets you out of that
stage,
rubbish state, man. Like, we don't need to feel
it's
that
just
way.
Because so many things happen in people's lives, and it's and the thing is, it's uncontrollable. But then this is how, like, we need to start changing certain aspects of our lives.
Yeah,
obviously, like, to better your mental health.
That's true.
And to, like, so you can, you know, so you want to just be free in the future. Do you get what I mean? Like, you just have to change some aspects. That you obviously don't feel comfortable with. Like, it doesn't matter, just do it. Does not matter.
That's true. Imagine, like, I want to ask a question now. So what would you say to those people that are obviously they're shy, they're not the type to speak?
That's me.
You know, at least that's
yes. Hello. Yeah, that's what you get.
To those people that are shy, they don't want to tell their friends what they're going through, or let's say they feel a certain way. What would you say to them, to the viewers out there?
Oh no, are you actually directing that to me?
Yeah, to you, to tell them.
Oh, can you repeat again, please?
So to those people that are shy to speak up, they can't speak up, and they have friends, and let's say they're going through a very serious problem, because there are so many people that have obviously lost their friend because their friend couldn't come up to them. What would you say to someone that has a friend that is probably shy and they feel like they know someone that's going through a problem?
I don't get that. What?
Why is this so hard for?
Wait, I don't get
guys,
it.
If you understand,
no,
though, please comment and say.
The way you phrased
cool. You now, Tinola. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Tinu.
That's my government name. Yeah,
Tinola. You have a friend.
Yeah.
That friend is shy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That friend is shy, doesn't like to talk, but you have a feeling. There's a gut feeling inside of you.
Yeah, inside of me.
Inside of you, I know that person is probably going through something.
Oh, I thought you meant I was the other person.
Yeah, sorry. I think I sort of.
So basically, I would say, I don't know, because people react different ways whatever you want to, whatever you
But
say to them.
true, but if you're friend with that person and you've been going out, well, not going out, as in like you've been friends with them
Yeah.
for a very long time,
Yeah.
you would know how that person will react
Will react.
to certain
Okay.
things. Because a lot of people ignore the fact that their friends are going through something. A lot of people ignore the fact that their family member is going through something.
Yep.
This is
Yeah,
something
that's
that is
actually true.
really serious.
But I don't know why I feel like maybe one reason they might not want to actually face the truth themselves. Like they don't want to ask because they're scared of the results.
Okay. So, but
That's
the end
why.
result is also bad.
I know, but do you get what I mean? It's
Yeah.
both ways, isn't it? For me, I would. Oh, I don't know. I don't know because that's really hard. Like, how do you now go and? Because you have to obviously you have to think about how that person would react and how that person, would react to how you're gonna say. So, I don't know how I
Should I
would.
tell you how I would do it?
Yeah,
If that
how
was
would
me, if that was
you?
my boy, I would say, bro, yo, like, should we go out for something? Like, what do you want to do? Let's chill.
Yeah,
Let's link
yeah.
up.
Just you two. Don't
Yeah.
bring third
No,
party.
no, no, no. Just
Nothing.
both of us.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
from there, we just talk, catch up, what's going on, how you been, what's been going on. He'll probably try and say, yeah, I'm alright, or that.
And
Then
then
I'll
you'll be
press
like,
deeper.
"Oh, are you sure?
I'll be
Like,
like, you
you
sure?
can,
You can
bro,
say
sis, you
anything.
can tell me anything. It doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna judge you. So judge
Those
free
little
zone for me."
words,
So
those little
yeah,
words mean something.
they carry
Big weight.
weights. They carry weight,
Yeah.
and I feel like people don't know that. Like, obviously, you sometimes that's why I'm finding it so difficult because I'm just like, how you have to, like I said, you have to think about how they're gonna react,
Yeah.
and how do you even start that conversation? Because obviously it's heavy, so you don't even know what they're gonna say at the end of the day. They could say something completely different from what you're thinking, but then it's all about the asking.
Yeah.
It's really all
And
about
that's
the
where
asking,
conversation.
just to make sure that they're okay,
Yeah.
and actually, actually have to care for that person
Yeah.
to actually ask as well.
That's
So
true.
yeah.
Yeah. You actually answered it there.
Oh.
It wasn't that hard now, was it?
No, the reason why I found it hard, obviously, is because I like you have to think about who it is and how you will say it. Like, obviously, you don't know what they're gonna say at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's true, man.
But it's like I said, it's all about the asking.
Because if you're a good friend, you check on that person 100%. That's the one thing that people don't do in this world.
Yeah.
Everyone is. I understand that we're all busy. Like, it's okay.
But the
it's
thing
fine.
is, you should never be too busy. But then at the same time, people have you don't know what the thing is. Only God knows our heart.
Yeah,
our heart is our mind.
Yes.
It's and anyway, so only God knows what is going on in our heart. So you don't even know. Maybe you might think this person is fine, but he's not.
He's not.
Or you both might be feeling the same way or different. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So nobody knows how somebody is, and people like don't like sharing their feelings. I don't like sharing my feelings too tough.
Me neither.
Because
wait, why are you looking at that? It's just a me neither.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So sorry. Listen, the sun is really hot. Like, it's too much.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you don't know what anyone's going through. So yeah.
You don't like sharing your feelings, you said.
Oh yeah.
Well, are you scared?
I said that. Huh?
Are you scared of sharing your feelings?
Not that I'm scared. Yeah, I think I'm scared.
You're scared.
Yeah, I
think
even lie.
When it comes,
I think I'm the kind of person I am.
Yeah.
I just like things to myself. Like I feel like I can handle everything, which is not a good thing.
I always say this to her.
It's not a good thing. You can't handle everything because
everything by yourself. Yeah.
You need someone there to help you carry that weight. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
That load is heavy. Yeah, but I open up to you, no?
Yeah, you do.
Exactly.
You do.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the thing is, I have to be close to the person for me to open my. Like, I have to know you for a long time, and I have to actually have a serious connection with you. Or, I mean, I feel like the society now, nobody wants to open up because
everyone wants to be closed book.
And the thing is, they're afraid to be judged.
Yeah.
So, would you say like defining your past is part of being afraid?
Yeah, it could be, because if you're saying the part of like, does my past define me, so I would not want to say to someone I've gone through this, or say I've gone through something.
Like, I don't like talking about.
I don't like talking.
Not that I don't like. I would like to, And that's the thing. I would like to have that with someone, yeah, with someone or whatever, but then it's just like the part of what they gonna think, what they gonna say, or like I don't know how to say it as well.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
that. It's just about the communication as well. Like it's really, it's very teggy. It's serious. So yeah, I just
It's
it's
very
teggy.
teggy.
Yeah, just
Defining the past, man. It's
it,
this one really, it hits me because I've lived in a past where I find it hard to balance myself around friends. Do you get what I'm saying? So friends that obviously they like to do things
yeah.
that I don't do.
Do yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I've tried to leave it in that life, but turned out to be that life ain't for me. Do you understand? Everyone is
And
different.
that's the thing. Everyone's different.
Yeah,
Like you might not like what
everyone is different.
someone might like.
Yeah.
Someone might not like what you like.
Mm-hmm.
So and so.
Yeah.
So
So it's all based on how
the
you are.
balance and how you guys
Yeah.
communicate as friends, as family members,
Yeah.
as whatever you guys
Family
are.
members.
Oh,
Family
I thought we want to
members.
talk about family as well
Oh
here.
no, 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 I haven't dived in there yet. Now,
Hey, hey,
family
well,
members, yeah.
mm,
If you know that somebody, because I've seen and I've obviously witnessed it, like people want someone, a member in a family passed away because um things like rough times. Do you
yeah,
understand? They were
things
probably going
happen.
through something, like we're here in this world today now. Yeah, I always say this, and we're gone tomorrow. I'm
Yeah.
here today. God forbid I could be gone tomorrow. It's the hardest thing. And it could be that I'm going through something and my mental state is not there. And I'm just thinking, what, like, who can help me? And
Yeah.
the only person that can help me at that time is obviously God, because He's the only one that knows the
And
storm
that's
I'm
the
going
thing.
through.
If you,
You
yeah,
know?
exactly. If you're going through something and you don't feel like you can talk to anyone, like teachers,
Yeah.
like you don't think you can do counseling,
Yeah.
psychotherapy, whatever. You can't speak to your parents. Talk to God.
Yeah.
Talk to God because the,
He's the very present help in times of
yeah,
troubles. God is.
and the actions. Listen, that's another thing. Actions, they might not be fast, okay, but when you pray on it, keep praying on it, and you have to
Mhm.
believe and prophesy these things into your
That's
life.
true.
Then it obviously, like, you know,
It will get better.
exactly, it will get better.
They always say there's a saying that says, pray now so you don't have to
Pray
pray later.
later, yes.
When you pray serious prayers now, if you're going through something, pray now.
Mm,
And as family members, as I was saying, that you need to be there for each other. Family is obviously a big thing, isn't it?
oh yeah,
And you have to be
and
able
I
to.
feel like that's the main cause of why somebody why somebody's past, like
Mm,
they don't mess with their
they
past
don't mess it up.
basically
Yeah.
because of family
Mm-hmm.
troubles. It could be family finances, it could
Mm-hmm.
be family
Yeah.
like marriage, what do you call it, divorce. It could be because of anything,
Yep.
but I feel like family is the main core part of why
It's the main
people,
cocoa.
exactly, why people forget their past and they've changed.
Yes.
And that's the thing, people will change
Mm,
because of something that happened in their past and they
yeah.
don't want to go through it.
Yeah. That's true. I obviously to let everyone know. I went through something. Obviously, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't born here. I wasn't
Yeah.
born in UK. I was born in Niger.
Yeah.
And I'm putting it out there now because I want you guys to learn from me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, back in Niger, things were nice, things were good, but it got
Mm-hmm.
to a stage things got tough. You know,
Yeah.
my family went through a lot, and in regards to, like, to the point where I don't pray anyone ever goes through this,
No.
but to the point of where I like there wasn't enough food, man. It was
Mm.
tough times where I couldn't eat as much and all that. I was still a big kid. I was still fat, but things were not smooth. Times were hard. Dad was grinding. Mom was grinding, but
Mm.
it's still tough. And that's how it is. But it shaped me.
It
It
shapes
shaped
you,
how I
and that's
think.
the thing.
You
But
get what I'm
people
saying?
don't feel like it can shape you. They feel like it's a sign of weakness,
It's not.
or it's a sign of like, oh no,
Like, or
like.
maybe if you've had this insecurity stuff in your mind,
Mm-hmm.
they feel like, okay, you've gone through that, so the way you're at now, because for me, people always think, oh, I'm insecure, or I feel some certain way about how I look. Yeah,
Yeah.
sometimes I do, but the past I've had in regards to me struggling with my family, and being at this stage, I look at myself. That's why sometimes I look at my past and I'm just like, you know what? A part of my
You've
past actually
come
define me now.
exactly,
Do you know what I'm saying?
and
In a
it'll be
positive
so
way.
and it'll be so mad the way
Yeah.
it is, because it'll be like raw.
Yeah.
Something that happened years
Years
ago
ago.
is.
And I'm now
Mm,
I'm at this stage where I'm better than that. I know I've grown and I've developed and I see things differently. But obviously the negative side is to when you've obviously gone through, let's say, God forbid, you've been maltreated as a kid,
yeah,
and or you've been abused, which is obviously the toughest. I
it's
don't
one
even
of
like
the
talking about it.
toughest things to go
Like,
through. Yes.
yeah, and obviously being abused, it makes you paranoid. It makes you like,
Yeah, you, you
it makes
you
you
don't know who
scared.
to
You don't
trust,
know who to
and
trust.
then
Yeah,
the way your future is,
yeah,
it could go anywhere,
yeah.
because it's like you're I'm gonna say, from, let's say, like they were abused in their
Mhm,
childhood. So let's say you were just a normal girl,
mhm,
you were
mm,
fine, you were going to school, then something happened, you got abused, and then now, the way from that point on, you've changed.
yeah.
Like the way you were,
Mm.
you're not as ah it's
Like you get
mad.
scared at any little thing.
No, I wasn't even. You're different. You're completely different. Maybe you might be overconfident.
Mhm,
You know, because that happens. Like you might be overconfident, or you might just be like timid, and you just don't want to do nothing. You're not bothered with life anymore.
yeah,
You're over it. How can somebody do something like this to me, and think they can get away with it? And the thing is, they won't even have hope in fighting it in court.
yeah,
They won't have hope, because they'll be like, oh, he can get away with it,
yeah.
and nothing's gonna be done. And
It,
even it's
it's just like
like, it's
when remember
mad.
when most of all these people, like these things that happen, like there was a time Twitter, like somebody got
Oh
put
yeah,
out in regards to the abuse. When females, every female was coming out being saying
it wasn't
sexual
just
abuse.
females though.
Even some males too,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
saying that they feel like they've been abused at one point in their life, and
Mm-hmm.
that's what I'm saying.
It
Not being able
takes
to,
one
yeah,
person, and then the others will speak up.
yeah,
That's another
that's
thing.
true,
But then
that's true,
some people still, they're very afraid, and I do not like blame them at all,
yeah,
because it's like that thing can shock you anyhow,
yeah.
anyhow.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, those people that actually do the abuse. Like, I'm
Mm,
thinking, are you
you
like,
mean
what kind
the
of demon?
abusers? Yeah,
Yeah, the abusers. What kind of demon leaving your head, bro? Like, for you to just wake up one day and just think, I want to go and do this to
they're
that. But
not thinking
like,
at all. It's
you,
something else that's taken over their
yeah,
system.
you
That's what I
therefore
would
let the
say.
devil sleep and eat and drink with you,
Oh,
100%.
sir, ma'am,
And
yes,
you need God saving your life.
yeah.
That's what you need, because it's mad.
Mm.
That should not me, fam. This was in Niger. They'll be the living day life out of you, fam.
Mm.
Fact. They would even twist your head in a tire, bruv. It's just like
It's true, yeah.
this country there, how would I say, the lenient, bruv. Too lenient. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. That's why I'm just like,
There is
the laws here, man, too lenient. Just like, as much if you even hit someone in this country, you're arrested straight away,
straight.
bruv. In night, they'll tell you, let them beat each other, fam. Slapping 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
Let
mad.
him know what's up. But yeah, man, abuse. I don't. Me personally, I don't even
I
like talking
don't
about. I even wanted to
condone it.
say, still mention something about people that you've known can even be the one. I don't know. I think you mentioned
Oh
it,
yeah,
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 to
yeah,
even put you in a state of where you're like,
yeah.
how can you do this to me? We were watching it. Was it not 2 days ago? The DJ that said he was scared for his life, that somebody set him up,
Oh
that somebody he knows
yeah. On
blackmailed him and
Insta.
set him up and posted it on Insta. And I was watching it about 10 times, and it's just like,
I literally watched it like, is this real? And I was asking,
yeah,
I was like, is this real? Because I was like, how can this be real? I was like, wait, this must be real.
yeah,
The way I don't even know what's
because
happened
he
now. I
won't
don't know
just
if
wake
they've
up and do
released
that and post that
what
on.
happened. Yeah.
Yeah, but he said somebody set him up, and he's just like,
Can you
raw.
imagine?
Like, how can you?
Beat gets
Like, how can somebody
set you
set
up.
you up?
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Because and this sort of thing will make him think of, right. Hopefully, he gets through that by God's will. I hope he did.
Amen.
But
Yeah.
in his future, yeah, he will start thinking, right. I don't trust anyone now. I can't have this person
Exactly.
around
You
me.
can't have so and so
Yeah.
behind me.
And he even said it that he's not the
Oh.
type of DJ to be out there. He's always
Exactly.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He said that. He said he's always behind the scenes. And now to have somebody to just blackmail you and to just do that to you, it's mad. That's what I'm saying. The world is crooked. It's messed up.
It
completely.
really is.
You know, and we have to stand up. We have to
Yeah.
fight, and we have to do
But
what's right.
moral of the story,
Yeah.
or not story, the whole thing is, yes, you've done things in your past,
Yeah.
or you know, you've experienced things in your past that, you know, may come up in your future
Yeah.
or your present.
Yeah.
Don't let it define you,
100%.
because huh, that's gonna make you, that's gonna turn you into a different person, and then that's how the devil now will start be putting
Yeah.
two words in your head
Yeah.
and play and messing you about.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Speak to people that you need to speak to. Tina has
mm,
mentioned those people. There are so many
there's
people you can speak
so
to.
many, like,
So many things you can do.
helplines or anything you can talk.
Yeah.
Listen, it's out there, it's out there, but it's just, you have to try and find that means.
Mm.
You have to be willing and
Yeah.
open to do it as well. And when you feel like, so if you feel like your friend is going through something, or your family member is going through something, or anyone,
Mm.
doesn't matter who they are, you can still reach out
Mm.
and speak to them, and, you know, comfort them in their time of need, because you never know where that would lead you
That's true.
both, you
That's
know.
true. Let your past reshape you.
Exactly.
Don't let it define you. Let it reshape you. It's reshaped me,
Mhm.
and I hope it's reshaped most of you as well.
Yeah.
Because we can't let it define us, man. You have to shake it off. You know what I'm saying?
Shake
Shaky,
your
shaky. Uh-huh.
body. Shake,
Yes.
shake, shake
You
your
know.
body.
But yeah, man. Like,
Shake, shake, shake your
this girl is still
body.
singing. Ah.
Shake,
Let us
shake,
get her
shake your
into the
body.
studio, please, Jared. This one. Are you done?
I'm done.
Yeah, that's it, man. Right.
Yeah.
But before we even go, like, I just want to say, you good, Tinu? You feel good to let all of that out?
I feel. Hmm.
Because I feel like I just let a lot out.
I feel good.
Yeah.
I feel really good that I'm not even for myself. I feel
Yeah.
good that I'm talking about this
Yeah.
for people that, you know, who are going through something and
Yes.
don't know how to bring it up, or don't know how
Yes.
to talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many avenues, but it's just exploring it
Yeah.
and finding the confidence
Yeah.
to do it. So I feel good about, you know, putting that out there a little bit.
And I feel good
Obviously, it's
too.
something to still talk
Yeah.
about more,
Yeah.
because this is life. I mean,
It
everything
goes on.
happen,
It
it goes
goes
on,
on and on
and
and on.
things happen.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on and on and
Everything is a
on.
song to this girl, bro.
I
Otisumio, I'm
like
tired.
singing.
I'm tired. She sings every time. Bruv, we
Leave me
could be walking
alone.
and she'd be like, and I'm just like, what you think?
But yeah, I just, yeah,
I feel good.
it's
I feel good letting loose and laying it
I
out
feel,
there.
yeah, I feel really blessed. I feel like
Mm,
at peace a little
hmm.
bit.
And I hope you guys watching us, seeing us
Yes,
say these things, I
yes.
hope you guys
And
feel
if you're
some sort
going
of
through
way.
anything, just look back on this
Mm-hmm.
video
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, try to pick some key points and start manifesting, manifesting
Yes.
it into your life and
Yes.
prophesy into your life.
That's
You
right.
know, if you feel like this is not right for you, you move to the left or you move to the right. I done
Exactly.
it the wrong way, left and right. So, you know, it has to be about confidence
Yeah.
and gearing yourself up
Mm-hmm.
to
You have to love
move.
yourself as
Yeah.
well. That's the one
Ah,
thing, man.
sir.
Uh-huh.
Love yourself.
Yes, because you can't.
Love your
If you
neighbor.
don't love
Love
yourself,
your friends.
let me
Love your
finish.
family.
Ah,
Sorry.
if you don't love yourself, you can't love your neighbors. You
Oh
can't love your
yeah,
family.
yeah,
You have
yeah.
to love
You
yourself
have to
first.
love yourself.
Self love is key.
Please,
One
please.
hundred percent.
So
Yes, man. That's it from
we are
us.
done.
Yeah, yeah. I feel good.
I
I feel,
feel,
I feel
yeah,
amazing
I
today,
feel
guys.
more
Literally, we just want to
cool.
say. I just want to say, yeah, thank you all.
Oh
Always listening to
yes.
us, to those always tuning in and clicking, liking, telling us and
Thank you for
everything.
season 1.
Yes, we appreciate it, man.
And now that we're in season 2, we're very happy to see all this happening. All
Yes.
the love, all the support, all the
Mm,
sharing, all the liking, all the commenting,
yes.
everything. Even if you're just watching and you're not doing anything else, it's fine.
Yeah. It
Because
means a lot.
at the end of the day, you're I feel like you're here to be blessed a little
Hmm.
bit. And we feel blessed
Oh
talking
yeah.
about stuff like this,
Yeah.
because obviously it's stuff that, you know, that goes on in life,
Yeah.
and we just want to shed a little bit more light on it from our view, from our experiences. So we're very grateful. Thank you for the support. Thank you for everything.
And we just want to say big up to all our families, close friends,
yes,
people that are always there with
cheering
us
on,
pushing us regardless.
Even sometimes it's been tough.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's not been easy. It's been a very rocky road. Yeah,
but we're here.
But we're here. And Christ. Number one, thanks to God.
Yes, that's the number one thing, man.
Yeah.
And thanks to you guys.
Thank you.
Until next time.
Toodles.
Peace.